If you love your personalized Filofax as much as I do, you know the absolute heartbreak of closing your binder only to realize the back pages got caught under the rings and are now completely curled and ruined. It is easily the most frustrating part of using a ring system, at least it is for me. But today we are fixing that permanently. I am going to show you exactly how to create a custom, elegant page lifter that acts like a shield for your inserts, ensuring they glide flawlessly over the rings every single time. The best part is that you can make this at your own desk in under 10 minutes using simple items you probably already own, giving your binder that instant, satisfying, functional upgrade. Hello and welcome to Gilded Plans. If you're new here, hi, I'm Olga and I'm so happy you've joined me in this little corner of the internet. On this channel, what I truly focus on is the beautiful act of memory keeping, as well as planning your daily life to fit your exact life season by using highly adaptable systems like Filofax rings. As an anxious girly, having a system like this is truly what keeps me structured, stable, and sane through all the shifts and busy seasons in my life. I love talking about the setups and lineups that protect my peace, sharing a bunch of planner and journaling tutorials, especially for Filofax, offering free printables, and having fun little yapping sessions about all of my favorite stationery and journaling tools. If that sounds like a sanctuary you want to be a part of, I would love for you to join our beautiful community here by hitting that subscribe button. Let's dive right into the project. Before we start crafting, let us gather what is on our desk today. For this project, you will need a thick envelope, a pencil, a ruler, your cutting machine, a corner rounder, and your 6-ring binder hole puncher. We are also going to use some pocket stickers later on to add an extra layer of functionality. Using a sturdy envelope is one of my favorite ways to upcycle because it gives the page lifter a gorgeous, thick texture while keeping things completely sustainable. My next step is getting our dimensions exactly right for the personal size ring binder. Using your pencil and ruler, we are going to mark a height of 17.1 centimeters, which is about 6.75 inches, and the width of 10.9 centimeters or 4.5 inches. These dimensions are slightly wider than standard inserts, which is exactly what allows the lifter to coax the pages safely over the metal mechanism. You will also find the exact measurements as well as the list of all items needed in the description below. This envelope has the perfect width to act as a page lifter, so the only thing we need to adjust here is the height. The exact measurements of this envelope are 10.9 by 21.9 centimeters. When you place it down, make sure the opening side of the envelope is to your right so we can use it as a functional pocket later on. We will be hole punching the closed long side of the envelope. For the height, we are cutting the top and not the bottom. Afterwards, we cut it with our cutting machine to size. Make sure to keep your leftovers because we will be repurposing them into a matching bookmark later on in this video. Next, we are going to hole punch our page lifter. If you have an adjustable hole puncher like I do, make sure it is set to the right size for your personal rings. You can always test it on a piece of scrap paper first to ensure the holes align correctly. When it comes to my page lifters and dividers, I choose not to slit the holes because I want them to stay firmly in position in place without moving around. To finish this piece, I do like to round the corners of the inside edge of our envelope pocket so I do not prick myself when opening it up. Optionally, you can also round the outer top and bottom corners, but I personally enjoy the clean look of it as is. Adding a pocket sticker to the back of your page lifter is totally optional, but it does create more real estate for you to tuck things in or decorate. You can put your dot stickers there, add a beautiful picture of yourself or your loved ones, or you can add different ephemera of things you want to remember. It is entirely up to you and how you want to style your setup. Personally, I never want to miss out on more space and real estate in my planner, hence why I love adding these extra pocket stickers. Now let us grab an envelope leftover piece to create our bonus bookmark. You have to decide first where you want this bookmark to go in your binder. Should it be a top tab or a bottom tab? Once you have made that decision, align your scrap piece along the rings to see exactly where you need to punch, and then punch your holes. The fun thing about using the leftover part of the specific envelope is that it also functions as a tiny little pocket that can hold small notes or stickers of your choosing. Unlike the page lifter, when it comes to bookmarks, I do tend to slit the holes. I want to be able to move my bookmarks freely between pages without opening and wearing down my ring mechanism. To finish the bookmark, I also round the edges of where I tend to touch the tab. So if your tab is bottom facing, round those bottom corners, and if it is top facing, round the top corners. Previously in another video of this series, we learned how to create beautiful lace bordered dashboards that instantly add romantic charm to your planners. Those dashboards were constructed on thick 300 GSM paper, which actually makes them a fantastic alternative to the page lifter we created today if you prefer a different texture. If you want to watch that process, I will link that video in the info card right now as well as in the description box below. Now that our pages are perfectly protected from curling, you are ready to start customizing the rest of your binder setup to truly make it feel like your own sanctuary. Do you remember when we created created those custom top opening and side opening pocket dashboards to maximize our storage space. If you haven't seen that video yet, make sure to click the video right here on the screen. In that tutorial, I break down the exact measurements and techniques step by step so you can build a cohesive, beautiful setup inside your Filofax. And that's a wrap, my darlings. As always, may your spreads be gilded, your tea always warm, and your days filled with the purest form of joy and happiness. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you feel inclined to do so, then hit that notification bell so you never miss out on this chaos. I will see you right over in the next video. Bye, darlings!